So this dresser looked very busy with a lot of different handles, so we decided to embrace it and turn it into an apothecary style dresser. That is when we have these tiny knobs that go on and it makes it look less cluttered. So out with the old, in with the new, and then we started by sanding off the top. This is our 6-inch orbital sander by Festool. It has a vacuum system attached to it, and we will have this link in the description below, along with our 3x4 electric ray. This is with our medium proform pad, and it does such a great job removing the finish and getting around those curves. Then we go in with a wet rag, and this is so that we can raise the grain so that when we go in with the next grit, it comes off a lot easier and a lot smoother, and we get a much more consistent finish with our sanding. For this dresser, we're going to be using a water-based stain in the color Walnut. We're going to reduce it, and we need to get to 180. So on this, we did 120 and 180. Next up for the drawers, we're going to be cleaning them using our 3x4 electric ray with the woven maroon pad, and we are disconnecting the hose so we don't get any water into our system, using a 50-50 mix of denatured alcohol and water, and then we are wiping clean with a damp rag. After doing that 50-50 mix of denatured alcohol and water on the entire base of the dresser, it was time to tape off our top so that we did not ruin any of our fresh sanding with the paint that we are about to spray. We like using painter's tape because when we remove it, it gives us nice clean lines, and it does a great job of protecting us from overspray, along with this tape drape. This tape drape has been so crucial for us, and we'll have it linked in the description below, but it is some painter's tape on a roll, and then it has a plastic drape attached to it so that you can just pull it out and tape it in place, and then you have a nice protected surface so you don't have to worry about any overspray getting on your surface. Next, it was on to scuff sanding, so we reattached the 3x4 electric ray vacuum hose, and we did a scuff sanding with a medium pad, and we wiped it clean, and then we put the tape drape onto the drawers so that when we sprayed the drawers, we wouldn't get any overspray inside the drawers. It's the little details that matter. Then we went in with our primer. This is just a white primer. And Matt built this really cool thing. It's like a lazy Susan for furniture. So we just put our drawers or doors on there, and then he can use his foot to spin the base, and then he can get all areas of the drawer without having to touch it and move it or move all around and risk bumping the hose up against a freshly painted surface. Very cool trick. Now to prime the base of the dresser, we always like to do the sides, and then we go to the front. And then it is time to put on the cotton knit. This is our paint that we're using. We use General Finishes Enduro 2K, and they can actually supply any color like the big box companies. So this is Cotton Knit by Benjamin Moore. We get a lot of questions about the Enduro 2K, and it is a paint that has a catalyst, which is like a hardening agent that we add into the paint, and this gives us a durable surface, and it really protects and does a great job, and we have really enjoyed using it. Then it was time to apply our reduced walnut stain. So this is 0.5% of the walnut color, and by reducing it, that just means that we lighten the color of the stain a little bit. We apply it with a foam brush, and we wipe back with a rag and make sure that we go in very straight motion so that we don't get that rainbow arc to it. Then it is time to seal it, and we are almost done, guys. After painting, we go in with our vacuum, and since we drilled new holes, there's some wood dust that has collected inside the drawers, so we are going to vacuum those out so that it is ready to sell. We have a gallery in a store called the Mercantile in the Brook Highland Shopping Center, so if you're in the Birmingham area, make sure you come and check us out. And since it's the little details that matter, inside the drawers was some grease that needed to come out, so we scraped it out, and then we used our sander to sand it smooth. Finally, it was time to put on our new hardware. We chose this Apothecary style hardware that would go great with the multiple drawers to make it look less busy and make it look like this is how it was supposed to be done. We also filmed a little trailer for our dresser with a little coming soon so that we would bring more awareness to the market that we are going to be putting our dresser in and kind of hype it up. That's a great part of marketing with flipping furniture. And here it is, our little coming soon trailer for our dresser that we are putting into our gallery at the store, showing us with a little sneak peek of putting on the hardware and staging it, and then finally, as we caught their attention, giving them the final look so that they could see the dresser. I find little things like this really catch the eye, and here is a look for you, the full screen of the final look. The olive tree really kind of adds a touch to it, and we love how it turned out. Let us know in the comments what you think below. Do you like the apothecary style handles that we did? Do you think it fits the piece more than the original hardware, or should we have left it? Either way, make sure you leave a comment and like and subscribe for more.